Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing Movie Kings Movie News Week 10. Let's get started because we have quite a lot to talk about. Nominees who can't attend the BAFTA TV Awards will instead appear as holograms as a ceremony and on the red carpet. That's going to be a lot of money. That's going to be heaps. A Quiet Place Part 2 has earned $57 million in its 4-day domestic box office opening weekend, and it's the highest domestic box office debut during the COVID-19 pandemic. And before I go to the next one, this is news from June 1st to June 11th. Yeah. And next, Sony Pictures exclusive, I don't even know, executive Stanford Panic said that there is actually a plan to connect Spider-Man with the SPUMC movies. I think when No Way Home comes out, even more will be revealed. That'll be cool. Luca Guadagnino has moved on from making a sequel to Call Me By Your Name. Said, that's what he said. I have many projects and will focus on the side of the Atlantic and the movies I want to make. Michael Douglas said that he will be travelling to the UK to begin filming of Ant-Man and the Wasp in 3 weeks. Quantumania in 3 weeks. It's 2 weeks now. Producer Adrian Buttard is reportedly considering Robert Pattinson, Zac Efron, or Lewis Tomlinson to play Jamie Vardy in Jamie Vardy's biopic. I think he's a footballer, I don't really know. Jamie Lee Curtis shares a behind-the-scenes look at Cate Blanchett as Lilith in the Borderlands movie. The first trailer for the iCarly revival has been released. I think it was good. I'm excited to see what the show could bring to the table. The name and the logo for the combined Warner Media and Discovery joint venture has been revealed to be called Warner Bros. Discovery, the stuff that dreams are made of. And that is it. It literally looks like Superman. When I saw that, I was like, Superman. Don't know why, but yeah. Code 8 Part 2 is in the works with Stephen Amell and Robbie Amell are set to return. The sequel will follow a teenage girl fighting to get justice for her brother after he killed by corrupt police officers. Sounds alright. And the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie will release on August 11th, 2023 in theatres. The film is produced by Seth Rogen and directed by Jeff Rowe, who recently co-directed The Mitchells vs. the Machines. So I think this movie could be really good. Maybe. Alice Braga has been cast alongside Ben Affleck and Robert Rodriguez. Hypnotonic. The action thriller follows a detective who is entangled in a mystery involving him, his missing daughter, and a secret government program. Taylor Swift has been cast in David O. Russell's untitled film. Margot Robbie, Christian Bale, John David Washington, Rami Malek, and Anna Taylor-Joy will also star in the film. Kevin Feige says that WandaVision title was inspired by Black Klansman because they just mushed those two words together and the audience just accepts that as a title. I know that's the weirdest connection ever, but that's how it came to be. Thor Love and Thunder has wrapped filming. The film will released in May 6th, 2022 in theatres. Jacob Elordi and Zachary Quinto has been cast in He Went That Way. The true crime story follows a celebrity animal trainer and his famous TV chimp during their faithful encounter with the serial killer Larry Lee Rains. Don't know much about it, but sounds cool. Jonathan Majors is in talks to star as the villain in Creed 3. That sounds awesome because I'm a huge fan of Jonathan Majors. Maitri Ramakrishnan, I don't know, has been cast in the Netherfield Girls for Netflix. The film is described as a romantic comedy with the fresh and contemporary take on the Pride and Prejudice. Indiana Jones begins filming this week in the UK. Samara Wedding, Mix Minghella, Flea, and Damon Gupton has been cast alongside Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt in Damien Chazelle's Babylon. The film is described as The Great Gatsby on steroids. That sounds awesome. This is very devastating and I'm just sad. Jupiter's Legacy will not return for a season 2 at Netflix, yet with all the other cast let out of the commits, instead they have decided to go onto a different direction and greenlit a super live action Super Crooks adaptation. I think it's about the villains. Yeah. Netflix's Jupiter's Legacy reportedly cost $200 million overall. A major blockbuster will premiere at Kansas Film Festival, but it is not soon. Wonder what it could be. Well, I'll tell you later on. John Boyega and Oliver Cook, Heist Thriller Naked Singletary will release in August in theatres. The film follows a New York City public defender who was pulled into a drug heist by a former client in an effort to beat the broken system in its own game. Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, and Thinwell Newton star in the first trailer for Lisa Joy's Remissist. That sounds awesome. The first poster for it looks really, really cool. I'm just really excited for this. August 20th. John Boyega has exited Rebels Ridge due to his family reasons. Production on the film is currently paused whilst Netflix works to find a replacement. Michael Waldron says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is very Sam Raimi and incredibly visually thrilling. I think the look of it is going to be unlike anything you've seen in the MCU before. The first trailer for the Paw Patrol movie has been released. The film will release on August 20th in theatres and on Paramount Plus. Yeah, I'm not going to pay $12 to see this movie. I'm just going to watch it on Paramount Plus. Taika Waititi and Sterling Haydoe, Reservation Dogs, will premiere on August 9th on FX. Really excited to see what Taika could do with that. Donnie Yen has been cast in John Wick Chapter 4 or 4. His character is described as an old friend who shares the same history and many of the same enemies as John Wick. That sounds cool. Filming for Mission Impossible 7 has halted after the least one crew member tested positive for COVID-19. A teaser Shazam's new costume in Shazam Fury of the Gods has been released. And this is way better. This is absolutely way better. I'm glad that the cape's gone. Alien Botno, who was a production designer for Wonder Woman, will serve as production designer on Patty Jenkins' Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Kansas Chief Thierry Framax reveals he has seen Ana de Armas, Marilyn Monroe biopic Blonde, called It's Beautiful. He says they wanted to screen it at the Kansas, but Netflix declined, which is sad. Andy Muschietti teases Michael Keaton's Batsuit for The Flash. Why is there blood? Whose blood is that? I'm actually curious. Looks good though. Harvard Ardell team is set to start and produce Emergency Contact, with Dwayne Johnson also set to produce the film. It is described as a high-concept, high-octagon action thriller set in an underground music scene of Austin, Texas. Emily Clark explains why she's joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Secret Invasion. This is what she said. I just think what they're doing right now is exciting and cool, and so of cutting the edge off, I feel like they're like the apple of this world. Isaiah Ray, I don't know, has been cast as Spider-Woman in Into the Spider-Verse 2. A sequel for Cruella is in the works at Disney. Director Craig Gipsley and screenwriter Tony McNamara are both expected to return. Paramount sets a March 31st, 2023 release date for A Quiet Place Part 3. Well, there's an update. This is not a Part 3, but a new spin-off based on an idea from John Krasinski. Ironheart will reportedly begin filming in April 2022. Nathan Crowley from Tenet and who was a production designer for Tenet and The Dark Knight. Also was a production designer on Timothy Chalamet's and Paul King's Wonka. And Kuti Gatwa says that they will explore Eric's culture more in Sex Education Season 3. It was really great and really powerful and responsive. I don't know that word. Eric's culture and his family. Those are always quite profound moments. F9 has earned $250 million at the worldwide box office so far. That's great. The final season of Killing Eve begins filming tomorrow. Well, they've already begun filming. Christina Ricca has been cast in The Matrix 4. Kevin Feige says Loki will have more impact on the MCU than any of the other shows this far. F9 is a mystery blockbuster that will debut at Kansas Film Festival. There you go, that was the big blockbuster. The first look at Jesse Ackles and Soldier Boy in The Boys Season 3. I'm really excited for this one because I'm a huge fan of The Boys. Shadow and Bone has been renewed for a Season 2. Tenoch Huerta is rumored to be playing Namor and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes has been cast in The Menu for a Searchlight. The film is described as a darkly comedic, physiological thriller which follows a couple who visits a restaurant on a remote island where a chef has prepared an intriguing menu. Scary. Jason Momoa and Isabella Merced. Jason Momoa and Isabella Merced stars in the first look at Sweet Girl. The film follows a man who vows to bring justice to those responsible for his wife's death while protecting his daughter. Sounds real cool. The first poster for Disney Plus Turner and Hooch reboot has been released. The series follows Josh Peck playing the original Turner's son. So we're gonna look at both the photos because if you're wondering, oh god. So that's the new one, Josh Peck. That one right there, then that was the movie of it. So Tom Hanks, that is his son, Josh Peck. I think it is. No, it can't be the same dog. But I'm really excited for this show. Runtime for the first 2 episodes of Loki has been released. Episode 1 runs for 51 minutes, and episode 2 runs for an extra 3 minutes with 54 minutes. Shadow and Bone was watched by 55 member households in the first 28 days. That's really big. The first trailer for Ron's Gone Wrong has been released. The film will release on October 3rd in theatres. I was not really a huge fan of it. New trailer for Space Jam: A New Legacy releases tomorrow. Keanu Reeves, Kevin Hart, Vanessa Bayer, John Krasinski, Diego Luna, and Natasha Lyonne has been cast alongside Dwayne Johnson in DC's League of Super Pets. The film will release on May 20th, 2022. If you don't know, Dwayne Johnson's playing Crypto. This whole project that they've been working on with the dog. Yeah, really excited for that. I'm so pumped. And the episode titles for the Umbrella Academy Season 3 has been released. I don't know what order it goes, but I'm going from the top to the bottom. It goes Meet the Family, World's Biggest Ball of Twine, Pocket Full of Lightning, Cool Blitz, A Kindest Cut, Marigold, AUF, Winson or whatever, Winning at the End of the World, Six Bells, and Obliviation. Michael Myers is set to play 7 different characters in the Pen of Rate, a series has created about a secret sorority who has been working to influence world events since 1347. Ken Jeong, Keegan-Michael Key, Deborah Mazza, and Richard McCabe, Jennifer Sanders, and Linda West will also star. A new poster for Black Widow has been released. It looks really cool and I cannot wait for Black Widow because tickets has actually gone on sale, which I cannot wait. The Book of Boba Fett has wrapped filming. Bill Skarsgård has been cast in John Wick 4. That sounds awesome. The first look at Batwing and Batwoman Season 2. Beautiful. Looks really cool. Madeline Klein has been cast in Knives Out 2. DC's Blue Beetle film will release only on HBO Max. New concept art from Avatar sequels. God, that actually looks really, really good. Anthony Mackie says he could see him playing Captain America for a solid 6 to 8 years. I definitely don't want to be 55-year-old Captain America. First look at Paul Rudd and Will Ferrell in The Shrink Next Door for Apple Plus. Okay. Tara Strong is the voice of Miss Minutes in the Loki series. Andrew Garfield and Jessica Chastain star in the first trailer for The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and the film releasing September 17th in theatres. Outer Banks Season 2 premieres on July 30th on Netflix. A new look at Space Jam: A New Legacy has been released. So excited for this movie, so excited. Sam Neill stars in the first trailer for Invasion. The series follows the arrival of an alien species on Earth through the lens of 5 ordinary people. It premieres on August 22nd on Apple TV+. Ewan McGregor describes working on Disney Plus Obi-Wan Kenobi series so far. I have such an amazing time down there. What an incredible technology, and not in front of too much green screen and blue screen. A new trailer for Space Jam: A New Legacy has been released. The film will release on July 16th in theatres on HBO Max. Amy Beth McNulty, Miles Treut, Regina Tang, Chen, and Grace Van Dyne has been cast in Stranger Things Season 4. The first trailer for Netflix's, the first full trailer for Netflix's Fear Street trilogy has been released. I cannot wait for this because it looks awesome. Harry Melling has been cast in, as Edgar Allan Poe alongside Christian Bale in The Pale Blue Eye. The film follows a detective who partners with Edgar Allan Poe to solve a series of murders that took place in 1830 at the US Military Academy at West Point. Taika Waititi says Thor: Love and Thunder might be funnier than Thor: Ragnarok. This is what he said. Everything we have with Thor: Ragnarok, we've just multiplied it. I feel like we put everything, idea, every single ridiculous concept, or gag, or stunt, or character. Cannot wait. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist has been cancelled by NBC after 2 seasons. Dove Cameron says that they are not reshooting the Powerpuff Girls pilot because the script leaked. And this is what she said. I think the script is going to get another whack, and it's just going to be a slightly different approach, but everything else is going to stay the same. The first poster for Jurassic World Dominion has been released, and an extended preview of the film will be released in IMAX theatres with F9. I'm so excited for this movie. Shanique Moore and Sydney Sweeney has been cast in Silver Star. The film follows a Civil War reenactor who, during a botched bank robbery, takes an impulsive pregnant 19-year-old as a hostage, and together they embark on a road trip across America. The first still from Jurassic World. Look at that. Beautiful. And The Mandalorian Season 3 is going to begin filming at the end of 2021 or early in 2022. Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer, and Taika Waititi star in the final trailer for Free Guy. The film releases on August 13th in theatres. Andrew Garfield stars in the first trailer for Lin-Manuel's feature directional debut, Tick Tick Boom. The film will release in select theatres on HBO Max this fall. Never Have I Ever Season 2 will release on July 15th on Netflix. First trailer will release in a week. A TED TV series is in the works at Peacock with Seth MacFarlane and talks to reprise his role. Forrest Whitaker will reportedly reprise his role as Saul Guerrero in Andor. I'm not a huge fan of this idea, but Rose Byrne has been cast as New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern in They Are Us. The film follows Ardern's response the week following the 2019 Christchurch attacks of New Zealand Muslim community. With this is a terrible idea. I was in this terrible disaster, and I do not want a movie for this. If they make a movie, that's just, it just pisses me off. But it's just tragic for all those people who sadly passed away. But yeah, I was, like I said, I was in this thing in Christchurch. I was only, how old was I? I think I was like 13. Like, I didn't, or was it 12? I can't really remember. But it's not a good thing, and I don't want this movie to come to be a movie, because that's just wrong. On a positive note, Jamel has been cast as Tatiana in She-Hulk. Jurassic World Dominion is set 4 years after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Kenya Barris will make his feature directional debut for Netflix's with Netflix. Jonah Hill set to star and co-write. It'll be a modern look at Guess Who coming to dinner, which saw a white couple daughter surprise her parents with a black fiance. So like a blackout kind of vibe. Aquaman 2 has been titled Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, on to the numbers. Number 10 is Dream Horse. Number 9 is Godzilla vs. Kong. Number 8 is Demon Slayer the movie. Number 7 is Spiral. Number 6 is Wrath of Man. Number 5 is Raya and the Last Dragon. Number 4 is Spirit Untamed. Number 3 is Cruella. Number 2 is A Quiet Place Part 2. And number 1 is The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Now on to the original TV shows. Number 10 is Netflix's The Crown. Number 9 is Castlevania. Number 8 is The Underground Railroad. Number 7 is The Sons of Sam. Number 6 is Shadow and Bone. Number 5 is A Circle. Number 4 is Selena the Series. Number 3 is The Upshaws. Number 2 is The Handmaid's Tale. And number 1 is Jupiter's Legacy. Now for the movies. Number 10 is Frozen 2. Number 9 is Monster. Number 8 is I Am All Girls. Number 7 is The Clover Hitch Killer. Number 6 is Madagascar. Number 5 is Madagascar 3. Number 5 is Dead Man Down. Number 4 is Without Remorse. Number 3 is Moana. Number 2 is Mitchells vs. the Machines. And number 1 is The Woman in the Window. Now into the Netflix movies and TV shows. For the top 10, I just need to get to it. Now for the TV shows. If we go to it, there we go. Number 10 is Human the World Within. Number 9 is Puberty Blues. Number 8 is Kim's Convenience. Number 7 is Blue Murder. Number 5 is Beautiful Lie. Number 5 is Friends. Number 4 is Cocomelon. Number 3 is SWAT. Number 2 is Lucifer. And number 1 is Sweet Tooth. Now on to the movies. What movies are in the top 10? I actually haven't seen. We've got a good batch. Number 10 is The Bank Job. Number 9 is The Cat in the Hat. Number 8 is Danger Close. Number 7 is Tomb Raider, The Candle of Life. Number 6 is Dog in Trouble. Number 5 is It Chapter 2. Number 4 is Baywatch. Number 3 is Believe Me. Number 2 is Awake. And number 1 is Dora, the Lost City of Gold. Now, with coming this week, it's already out. But anyway, number 1 is, it's not ranked, just saying. Number 1 is Loki Episode 1 on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Number 2 is Infinite on Thursday. Haven't seen it yet. Number 3 is In the Heights on Friday. Cannot wait for this movie. I think it could be my number 1 film of 2021. Who knows? Number 4 is Love Victor Season 2 on Friday. Number 5 is Wish Dragon on Friday. Number 6 is Skater Girl on Friday. Got a lot of things on Friday. Number 7 is High School Musical, the series, Episode 5 on Friday. Number 8 is Big Shot, Episode 9 on Friday. There you go. Thanks for watching Movie Kings Movie News Week 10. Stay tuned to my reviews for Dark Phoenix. What else are we doing? The Do-Over and Meteor Storm. Please subscribe to my channel, be a big help. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.